Yeah, one second. I'm trying to log into my course portal, but for some reason it's not giving me it's
The
not
access
sending
you
me an
need.
email to log in. Well, yeah. I don't know, it's like on the main browser I use, it's like moving really slowly, but then on the one we're supposed to give me a code, it's not giving me like a code, so I don't know. It might be a sign. It might be a sign. I'll do it later then. Cool, but that kind of makes sense as far as your partnership script.
Yes, it does. So at that
Yeah.
point, just kind of playing with it, like I said, don't make it over the top, but just keep it simple and straight to the point. More so generate the call about, them and what their needs are.
hmm Yeah. So that could be good there.
Because they definitely gonna tell you what they need. And if you can fulfill it, you can.
Yeah, that's good. Okay. So that's good there. And then as far as the financial coaching, how are you kind of feeling? I think our last discussion we kind of talked about thinking about people a slightly different way, going after a slightly different audience, and kind of like, really pulling the experience we do have to see like what we can do to help people out. Have you given more thought towards that?
Yes, I've been listening. What's the you say kind of follow some people. Um,
Mhm.
it's called Financial Coach Academy, and I just kind of been listening to her
Nice.
podcast on YouTube. And
Nice.
the way she's just talking is more so like she's saying, just kind of keeping it simple as well, drawing the people in so they can tell you what you need, what they need
hmm
from you,
hmm
and not pushing it. So I kind of listened to one of her full out calls. So kind
Nice.
of keeping it in that area. And I think I like the direction that she was going in because she didn't sound like any anything pushy, not pushy at all, but just letting
hmm
the people talk to her about what they wanted. So I think it'll pull and work. You saying
Yeah.
just keep, just kind of draw from off of other folks of what's happening and what's going
Yeah.
on.
And what does pushy mean to you, by the way?
When I say pushy, I mean like because I look at financial coaching as like almost like therapy. But if you're
Uh,
sitting in a therapy session, you want the therapist to be able to, give you some feedback. So if I'm telling you, like you giving me feedback on what I'm telling you. So basically
uh,
I don't want to feel like that they got to tell me everything in one sitting. It's like bits and pieces of drawing how we can get to the bottom line. The bottom line
see.
is where their finances sit and how I can help them, but I
Is
don't
this
want to be
before
nagging
they've paid
about it.
you or after?
Say that again.
Is this before they've paid you or after they've paid you?
Oh no, this will be before. Well, no, it's after they pay me because
Okay.
you don't want to get too in depth until after you get payment until you know that we're going to be partners
Uh,
and work together.
okay, that's
Yes.
good. I thought you were meaning on like the sales call. Yeah, so but on a sales call, like one misconception people have is like you don't want to give any value on a sales call.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, because and it's not that you don't like help people out, but a lot of like there's some people where it's like, especially if you don't have a lot of video content out there, like there a lot of people are kind of like looking for things to either try or do. So if you give them stuff, even if they wanted to work with you, now they have homework to go and try. So when someone has homework, that means they have to, leave the call to go try stuff for X amount of time, which
Okay.
is not bad if that's part of your plan, but it's like if you just don't give them any homework. Now, like, well, what do I do next? And it's like, you pay me money and we get started.
Okay. So like you said, those like 10, 15-minute videos that, just to kind of bring up a topic of discussion and then give them something to think about.
Um, kind
That's
of.
you were saying. I know you were saying like the content of it. Just give them something to work with.
So I was having you watch those different people so
Yeah.
that you could just so that you can understand like what your competitors and like people who are successful in the space are doing.
Yes.
Um, but in terms of like a sales call, let's see. Creating this letter template so you can go inside of groups, main. So it looks like we completed this. Good
Yes.
job. That's a really big thing. We gave you the lead list. You used that. You got 4 responses. That's a big thing as well. That's some really great progress.
Yes.
I don't know if we had a chance to get the fast note taker thing. That's okay. Financial coaching. So we talked about the current offer. Talked about money. Who are we getting? Needs to be fleshed out. Round one offer. Okay. Let's do a little bit on sales. Let's talk about sales for a minute.
Okay.
Sales. Boom, boom, boom. Um, I don't know why the margins get messed up like this, but whatever. Sales. What's not to do on a sales call? Give tactics. Do
Okay.
not, do not. You can give strategy and generalities,
Okay.
but do not tell them what they need to do or should do. Your free content does that. Right?
Okay.
Your free content that you make is designed to get people that are like asking a million questions not to book a call with you. So the only people that are on the call are people that should be wanting your help.
Sure.
Okay. Sales call. Cool. Set the agenda. And again, this is different than a partnership call too. Like there's elements of a partnership call, but this is more like a sales call when a direct client comes to you, right? So setting the agenda, asking, come on, asking questions about current problems, finding their goals, and helping them draw out a picture of their dream, finding out what's at stake. They don't figure this out. I need to get going too soon, in about 15 minutes to go to job, correct?
Yeah, and the crazy part is why is it snowing outside?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I knew you had to go, or we had to do a little bit later today than usual. Maybe next week we can do like
Yeah. Yeah.
30 minutes earlier. Yeah.
Oh no, 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 no.
So,
This fine. Yeah.
cool. Finding out
Mm.
what's at stake, they don't figure it out. Why should they move forward now? We can do this. Problems. Um, so,
Majority of people think the problem's going to solve themselves. So a lot of them haven't done anything, or what they've implemented didn't work. So now they back at
mhm.
square one.
Next, yes, why didn't they go function? Um, um, why do they feel it's better side help rather? Mhm. So these are like subsections of problem.
How long? Yeah, been going on. Yeah.
Right, we're also handling a lot of objections with these questions, right? So it's number one, they have problems.
Hmm.
This means it's important. Why they feel it's better to get help rather than doing it on their own, right? So now it's basically say they need to get a coach. Next after that, what have they done to solve the problem? If nothing, well, why have you not done anything? Like, what's going on here? Right? And they're going to tell you like their beliefs. Next, like, have they worked with the coach before? Yes or no? After that, like, are they looking at any other programs right now? Right? That's important to know because then, like, at the end of the call, they might be like, well, I'm talking to like three or four different financial coaches, so let me get back with you, right? But if you do that
Yeah,
earlier in the call, then you can eliminate them in some cases.
gotcha.
After that, trying to finally goal, paint the picture. Then you need to find like what's at stake if they don't get this thing figured out. Then why should move forward now rather than just waiting and hoping things go away.
How much
Cool.
should you tell about yourself, like when we first met, or when I was listening to you, you said about your experience, how you got to this point? Should I draw from
Mm,
what I have been kind of witnessing myself on
you
a
can.
financial basis?
Yeah, you can. So
Oh,
see if they have done research before the call. If no, then use your attractive
okay,
character story.
gotcha.
So it's like for me, I'm like, hey, we sent you sent you a page with like some calls, based on that, like, does that kind of make sense or um is my story still confusing to you, right? Most people, if they've done their homework and they're like, oh no, it's good. And it's
Okay,
like, okay, you move forward, right? Because you're assuming, or you're at least probing, seeing like where they are. If
yeah,
no, or if you don't have a page, then yeah, I would definitely like say your story.
okay,
Um, yeah, definitely say your story. Keep it short though, like maybe like 5 minutes.
yes, I got you. Yeah,
Yeah, it's kind of weird because like whenever people ask you about like oh tell me about yourself, it's like oh you haven't done the research, right? So it's just like some people will try and use that as a reason why they don't buy from you. So that's why it's like it's important to kind of like catch that early. And like people start asking a million questions about you, it generally means that there's like a trust objection or it's like a fear objection.
okay,
So
okay,
you
that
don't
makes
you
sense.
don't want to yeah, you don't want to spend the entire call talking about like, oh, I did this or I'm this. Like, for example, some people might be like, oh, well, can I see some testimonials? And it's like, well, why do you need to see testimonials? Well, 'cause I want to make sure it's worked for other people. Well, you saw testimonials before, right? Yeah. Okay. So I guess how many testimonials do you need to see before it becomes like unreasonable that this thing either works or doesn't work?
Gotcha.
Well, I don't know. Okay. Well, then that kind of shows it's not really about the
Testimonials.
number of testimonials, right?
Hmm.
It's more about maybe something's holding you back from thinking that this will work for you. So I guess what do you feel is really stopping this from working for you? Right? And now you get to the real objection versus
Gotcha.
a rookie is kind of like, oh, well, let me give you more testimonials. Let me give you this. Or, yeah, I went to Brown College and, this time, like, I went to this fraternity and I have this award and this. It's like, it doesn't really matter, right? So
No.
it's just kind of like a distraction.
Okay.
Um, like for example, for my mentorship program yesterday, I had this one lady, and like when I use my invoicing when I'm doing like a call, like it I use like Stripe, right? And
Yeah.
it has like the way the payment plans work is like it goes like consistent payment plans. I can't make the first one more expensive, so I had to like add it on as like a setup fee. So it's like it was like X amount of dollars setup fee, and then like the monthly amount. She's like, why is there a setup fee? I'm like,
That was the
it's
initial.
and I was like, it's not a setup fee. It's just
Yeah.
the software doesn't let me do it. This is the workaround. I just don't want to pay a setup fee. What? But it's the same amount that you said that you want that you could do. What are you talking about? Like, yeah, but it's a setup fee. And like she went back and forth for like five
So is the
minutes. And
word
like,
that made a difference?
she didn't have any money.
Oh, okay. Yes, sir.
Yeah, she that's really what it because that so I guess the next thing is like, hey, it's kind of weird to me because like if it's like a setup fee, but it's still not the same amount of money. It kind of suggests that maybe there's something else kind of at play, I mean, is that kind of safe to say that is there something, what's behind that, right? Then she goes, well, I have $700 in my bank. She was on the younger end, right? So like I think
Yeah.
just got a new job, had like $700 in her bank account. I think she like makes like $300 per month extra outside of her bills. So she was really nervous if she like added anything else, and if like her car like broke down and she couldn't afford it, because her mom was on, I believe she said her mom was like going through some financial strain too. So it was just all her. So it's like, hey, why don't we like, kind of take a pause as friends, maybe get like my book for right now and like, keep watching my YouTube videos until like, you're in a better place to kind of move
Gotcha.
financially. Yeah, I try to see if she can like qualify for like one of my like funding partners or whatever, but like she has a number of like things on collections for like, medical stuff. So like her credit's
So
like
she
pretty
needs
bad
some
too.
coaching first before she can
And
purchase
yeah,
your stuff.
she might need some financial coaching,
Yeah, before she can
you know?
purchase your stuff. Ain't no way. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like people will say like weird stuff and like if you don't
Yeah.
have a lot of confidence in yourself, then it's just
Okay.
like, oh well, I need to go do this or and like you'll kind of go down like a rabbit hole of like
You do.
having to go build a website, make a million YouTube videos. You know what
Bryce,
I
to be
mean?
honest with you, I felt like I had to do that. But
Yeah.
honestly, I didn't find you until recently. So Lord knows if I had found you a year ago, I would have been probably in a better format. And I'm like, why am I still working these concepts if ain't nothing working? So the
Yeah.
part that you gave me actually worked. So I don't feel like that is really necessary. The whole
Exactly.
website and stuff, it's there. I'm gonna finish it out for the remaining of the time, but it's coming down. It's not something I feel like I need to do. Like you said, to get to the bigger picture, is
Mm.
partnerships because they're not really focused on your website. If that's
Yeah.
the case,
Yeah. Even financial coaching. I mean the financial coaching that's a slightly different thing, but like if we just get like enough content like in the right spots and you have something where it's like maybe you do a interview with maybe like a past person you've worked with or maybe if you do you could even interview someone that's already a financial coach or someone that has like done financial coaching through something else and they'll just talk about like their journey and their transformation. It doesn't have to be your student. And if we
okay,
just get like three people kind of like that, and that should be good there. Um, you could even do this. You could do like a 30-day challenge. So what that basically means is like you find like five people or three people or however many people you'd be willing to like coach for like a discounted or even free rate. Inside of that program, you take them for like 15 or for 30 days and you like help them like move through their financial journey and you just record every single session of that. And then inside of that, you just record all of your sessions. And then whenever you're going after new students after that, you just use those as your testimonials.
got
So
you. Okay,
I know 30 days is not a long time,
yeah,
and you probably won't
no,
be able to get a full thing, but it's generally going to be like, here they were before, here they were afterwards, or during it, right? And they can watch the progress they're making and hear you like actually doing it for real. And then that could work too. You could even do where it's like, you do like a 30-day, like, you call it like a challenge where it's like them plus two other people. And then at the end of the 30 days, you just upsell them into your service. That could be a thing you do as well.
okay.
Yeah, because then you wouldn't even need testimonials as much because now they're experienced like working with you. I don't know if you have like any kind of like quick wins that someone can get where it's like if they had this thing or if they were able to save up this amount of money, like now they like love you and they'll like keep working with you. I don't know if you have something like that.
Okay, yeah, actually I do. I can get with her because
Yeah. Yeah, maybe you have like one of those like credit booster kind of like things. It's I can't remember what it is, but basically like some kind of thing where people can use and like automatically like boost their credit card and stuff.
yeah, the project girl I work with, her thing was that she wanted it, and she didn't want to go through the route of she was running from the people as far as creditors. She was running from them. Running wasn't going to help, so she wanted the option of making it fast. And the thing
Mm,
is, you still had to pay those debt relief programs, if you will. You still have to
hmm
pay them, but that's just the same thing. If you're gonna pay them, you got to pay your creditor,
I
and
mean,
you'll pay them
just
more.
call. Yeah, I mean, what? Well, most people don't know you can even call people. Plus, most people suck. I was working with this credit repair person years ago, and the person he basically was trying to like get one of the health bills I had like removed, and he got nothing removed. I went
Nothing.
to a slightly different clinic. I like I think multiple health bills there. I was saying I like called for like 5 minutes, like, oh, you know. You can just we can like reduce settings, put it up, and you can even apply for financial aid. So it's just like, some people just suck at I don't know
Yeah.
getting what they want out of life. I don't
Right.
know. I don't know. You know, but so that makes sense there. Okay, so
Yes.
but so that's like your question and answer. And
Hmm.
then we inside of sales describe what time do you have to get going?
All right, you just looked at the time. It's 4:30. So yeah,
You're going now?
yeah, go. Yeah, go ahead and finish writing your stuff. You fine. Yeah. I'm.
Yeah, you describe your pillars, the stuff we worked on last week. Um, no tips. We are only talking about what they are getting in the program and connecting it to the results they will get. All we care about after that, temp check, price drop, um, closing process. And the big thing to note is like when most people deem as like pushy, it's not really pushy. It's actually being firm. But a lot of people, it depends who you're speaking with, because like some people are very wishy-washy. So if you're just like 5 out of 10 in terms of firmness, then they think you're being pushy, right? But it's just like people are like, oh, I don't want to be pushy. I want them to make all the decisions themselves and like come to me. And it's like generally those are people who don't make a lot of money, if that makes sense.
True.
Like
True.
you're never gonna hear someone that's like a multimillionaire who is on the phone and is like afraid of being pushy.
Yeah, that's how they got here. So yeah.
Yeah. It's not even pushy. It's just just like firm, like being assertive. You know what I mean? So
Yes.
like like for example, I was in this group. I was asking if asking if someone saw my YouTube video, and this dude goes, "If you just send the video, people will see it and be grateful. Ask people to say no before you hope to send anything defeats the purpose of a gathering of bookkeeper and begins bordering on chasing clicks activities other than helping and sharing knowledge with fellow bookkeepers. This is my honest view. Didn't ask for your viewpoint, bro. First of all, it's a person like I think like South Africa or something. Yeah,
Yeah.
join us. But it's
You
like,
said all
dude,
that to say what?
it's like, that's the mindset of someone that doesn't make, you know what I mean, make money.
Yes.
Like,
True.
like you're never gonna hear someone that actually makes money using like language like that. Like, like
Yeah.
gathering of people. It's just chasing clicks. Like they don't understand, prospecting and running a business. So all that to say is like, yeah, you might it's not gonna come across as pushy if you do it correctly. It's more of like implementing like Jedi mind tricks and stuff, and like getting people to understand like certain things. So okay, so that's good when it comes to sales. I think that's a good introduction to sales. We'll
Okay.
have to kind of do more as like we kind of go.
Going along. Yeah.
But really important for you to get that. Also, send me a text message about getting access to the training portal so you can watch some of the partnership stuff.
Okay.
I think inside the training portal, I want you to listen to 3 of the partnership recordings.
Okay.
Um, yeah, watch 3 of the partnership recordings and you can start like doing it. You totally can go and just like get on the phone with the guys for the partnerships now. Like you don't have to wait for me for that. It's
Okay.
not yeah, don't think it's like this high pressure like perfection type thing. In a lot of cases, like people will come on the phone and like they'll want to work with you. It's just like as long as you just don't disqualify yourself, you should be good.
Okay.
Um yeah, and just make sure you're asking for subcontracts. Um yeah, just make sure we ask for like subcontracts and not
Yeah.
for yeah.
Full clients. Yeah, because they're sub their stuff as far as just. I got you. Yeah.
Well, I mean, because they'll try and refer, but it's like referrals can take a long time. Like if you had already had like money coming in, like I'd say something different. But since you're needing to like make money to like get more time, just like get things moving, I
Yes.
would try and push for a subcontract.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
All right, cool. Awesome. Well, be safe out inside in the snow. Let's
Yeah.
do.
Yeah. It's starting to slow down. So I say, yeah. If everybody has already rushed home, I'll be okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we can do is we can set something up for like maybe like the weekend of this coming weekend, or like maybe like a Saturday, because that you might. Oh yeah, no, I think since the weekends were a little bit more hectic for you, right?
Yeah. It's the week. Yeah. I'm good for it for Friday if you want, or Thursday, because I'm here majority of my day Thursday.
We can do like maybe like you said majority of the day on Thursday.
Yeah.
What about like what about like maybe like 6:30 p.m. on Thursday. What about
6:30
that
on
day?
Thursday. Okay.
Yeah. Does that work for you? 6:30
Yeah,
Eastern?
that works because actually I don't have to go to the second half of the job on Thursday. So yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's fine. That's
Cool.
perfect.
Yeah, so we can get some stuff moving.
Yes.
There. Cool. Yeah, 'cause we gotta, I think it's a good time to like start getting some of the financial coaching stuff. We just had to like, really make sure we're on point there. But yeah. All right, cool. Awesome. Hey, I will talk to you soon, okay?
Okay, Bryce. Have a good evening.
You as well.
See
Bye.
ya.